One of the best things that could ever happen to anybody is hitting rock bottom, for a couple reasons. I mean, I've seen anybody that's ever done anything big in their lives, they will share with you about a moment of hitting rock bottom. The reason why rock bottom is very, very important is because it tells you nothing comes easy. You know, imagine a girl who's always dated men, she's always broken up with them and no man's ever broken up with her. If that doesn't happen to her, whoever she marries, she may take that person for granted because she's never lost somebody. Nobody's ever broken their heart. One of the best things that can happen to somebody is breakup. Somebody breaks your heart because it's hitting rock bottom. It's feeling vulnerable. It's really, when we get to that point, we really make some big decisions for our lives. I remember when I hit rock bottom in 02, 03, it was terrible for me. I couldn't find the smallest hole in the world to hide. I went from, I was 21 years old driving an expedition, and I remember I had just gotten out of the military and we'd go partying, clubbing with our friends, and I lost everything. I literally lost everything, and I went and bought a Ford Focus. And I remember we went to this one nightclub in Burbank, and I pulled up in a new Ford Focus. It was embarrassing because I was rock bottom, and I saw the look on my friend's face when he said, "Patrick, you're driving a Ford Focus?" I said, "Yes." He says, "What happened?" It was the hardest thing to look at that person in the eyes on hitting rock bottom. I remember when I went to my girlfriend's house at that time, and her father and her looked at me and saying, "You're driving a Ford Focus." The smirk on their face will always be remembered by me because I'll never forget that. I remember being lonely and making decisions for myself. And you learn a lot when you hit rock bottom. I worry about people who don't hit rock bottom early. I worry about people who don't hit rock bottom in a young age, because if you don't hit rock bottom early and it happens to you in your 40s, it's very different and difficult to respond to hitting rock bottom in your 40s or your 50s if you've never hit it before. If you've hit it before, you know how to recover from it because there's a formula for it. But if you've never hit it before and it happens to you, it really messes with people's heads. So instead of, you yourself, when you hit rock bottom, you'll learn a lot about yourself. You'll learn a lot about yourself when you hit rock bottom, because you find out what you really are made up of. No one's ever going to know anything about you until you hit rock bottom, and you'll learn about you. I am driving a Ferrari right now. I'm in a 458 Italia, and this is a dream car of mine that I had. And from going from a Ford Focus to this doesn't happen overnight. But I could tell you, for the people who knew me and saw me when I hit rock bottom, I vividly remember all of those things. And this whole lifestyle now is a byproduct of how you make decisions and come out of things when you hit rock bottom and you start realizing this thing goes by like this. Life goes by pretty quickly, and how you respond when you hit rock bottom will say a lot about your life.